welcome none other than Miss Sharon Parker. Miss Parker, how
Good
are you doing?
morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, Child?
I'm
Glad
good.
you had me on today.
I'm glad you was able to take time out of your busy schedule to even join me. Because what made you become a real estate agent?
Well, Mr. Hightower, the biggest thing was I, I was in the restaurant management business with Red Lobster for 16 years.
Wow.
And I had been in business, and then I ended up getting hurt. And then it was like things changed in my life. Things happened in my life through the restaurant management. And so with Red Lobster, so I had to look at some different ways of changing in my life and seeing different things that I would be interested in. So real estate came in the market on my mind, and I was doing that while I was going through the change in my life. And going through the change in my life, I decided, well, let me take some classes and see what it's really about. So I took some classes and I got to really get into the real estate game. And I didn't really pursue it until after I got married. Then once I got married and I realized that I ended up having a child, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is totally different life for me. Because all this happened in my late time and age. So you women out there, y'all want to wait? It takes some changes on you when you wait to have those kids at a late age, and then you got to change your whole lifestyle. So I ended up changing my lifestyle, and I went back to pursuing my real estate career and worked out. And then I just ended up in the business and said, well, let's make this happen, because I wanted to be there for my son. Because going through the school district, looking at everything that was involved out there, I just wanted to be available for them. So I knew customer service. I've been in restaurant management all my life because my family owned a restaurant growing up. So restaurant management was there for me. And then the customer service was something that I just had in my blood. I just believed in taking care of people. So that's what just led me put it towards the real estate business.
Well, I definitely would love to compliment you and tell you how I think you're very good when it comes to customer service. To y'all don't know, actually, she is the person that sold me my home. And
Yes.
when it comes to real estate agents, I'm very hard on real estate agents only because I came here to Houston to invest in housing. So I came here as an investor. And working with different
Right.
realtors, I realized a lot of realtors don't have the same work ethic that you have.
Thank you.
And I applaud you for that. And matter of fact, I tell people the story of how I met you because I try to call you bluff. Actually,
Right.
we met at a gas station. We
Yes.
listened for a real estate class, my friend and I, and he wanted to come look at the high value homes. So we came out here to the Sienna Plantation looking at the homes. And we ran into Miss Parker at a gas station. I was on the phone. He's like, you probably want to talk to her. She's a realtor. I said, man, I'm not worried about that. I got a realtor and I got a broker in San Antonio. I'm going to San Antonio. And Miss Parker, with her persistence, she's like, it ain't gonna hurt. I said, I'm gonna call her bluff. And it was a Saturday. I said, well, man, we're leaving Sunday going back to Louisiana. So I know you don't work on Sundays, do you? You're like, yes, I work on Sundays. I'm like, okay. I said, well, we won't be done in the class until about 3:30. He said, that's not a problem. I'll still be working at that time. I'm like, God damn, okay. I can't call her bluff. So I ended up meeting up with you. And one thing about you, you was transparent. You was very honest. You said, Mr. Hightower, there's not a lot of inventory. I only have 2 houses to show you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this was back in 2014.
Mhm.
2014. So she showed me 2 houses. And the house that I'm in right now, the loan fell through. It was a brand new build, and I was still a single parent at the time. So I'm like, okay, a brand new house would be better. And you took me to another house that was still occupied.
Mhm.
And I said, I'm going to put in an offer. And I said, I'm going to just put in a bullshit offer. 72 hours later, I get a call, Mr. Hightower, your offer has been accepted.
Yeah.
So I ended up moving to Houston, but it was mainly because of your persistence, your customer service has got us here. And that's why I said I applaud you, because when I run into other realtors, they don't have the work ethic that you have, and they're not consistent. Matter of fact, you stayed with me through the process because I was dealing with, I think, the lender at the time.
Correct. Yes.
You stayed with me through the whole entire process. Don't worry
Yes.
about it. We go do this. We go do that. So because of that, you made me feel very confident. And you also followed up afterwards. And I'm very hard on realtors, but watching your work ethic, I realized you're one of the very few realtors that do what you do. Besides the customer service, what also give you the drive to want to just serve the people like that? Because everyone don't have that personality trait.
Well, Coach Altar, this is my thing. I believe in that everyone deserves and everyone should have home ownership. And it's one thing that we want to just buy a home, but it's another thing to have home ownership. And I have so many clients that I just strive to the fact is that I just really, really want to see them have home ownership. So when I got into business, just like being persistent with you, I will stay on top of them as being persistent and making sure that they work on their credit, they work on it to get them to have a home ownership. I believe in taking you from A to Z. And because it's not for benefits for just me, I want to see you be able to just run in your backyard and decorate your home and just enjoy that moment of having home, something that you are working towards to pay off that you can call yours. And all the same time, you're building equity. So to me, home ownership means a lot to me. I grew up in a family where we believe in that helping others and being there for you and just being able to get you from point A to B and making everything work. So in my business, that's one thing I believe in. I went out, the reason for the Sharon Parker group, the group at the end, is because the fact is, I am trying to put together a group of people in my business that I can say, okay, you're this person I have interviewed, I have sit down and talked to, pre-qualified them, and I need this, and this done. So I put together a group of lenders, inspectors, all kinds of title, mortgages, and everything. Just put together people that can help them with whatever stage they are in their life, so that they can have home ownership. And that's what I believe in. I believe in getting you to the right person to make it happen. There's all different types of loans out there. There's all different bonds and grants that can help you. And the government has so much. So my biggest thing is I utilize everything in this business to help everyone. And it doesn't matter if it's bond or grant, or if it's a jumbo loan or stated income for the luxury, or if it's commercial. I just take care of everyone. And that's one thing that I continue to educate myself on, is the group part of my business and educating myself to serve everyone. I mean, when you walk in a restaurant, they don't ask how much you have on your credit card to determine if they're going to serve you or not. They serve everyone. So if you want a burger or if you want a steak, they're serving everyone. So when I started my business, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to be a service to everyone.
Wow. That's amazing. I wish we had more people that had that mindset that you have right there to serve everyone and serve them with excellence. We here with Miss Sharon Parker with Sharon Parker Realty Group, when we're talking about how to be consistent in business. And Miss Parker was covering how she's been consistent. How long have you been in business, Miss Parker?
I've been in business 20 years.
And
20 years.
You said something.
I enjoy it. And 20 years later, I still enjoy it.
Now, I had a conversation. Your name came up in a conversation with someone, and I was telling them, based off what you just stated, you've been in business for 20 years. But when we had a conversation, you said last year was your best year out of your 20 years. Now, this is a person that's at the top of their game, and their 20th year was their best year. Can you please tell people, why was last year such a great year for you in the 20 years that you've been doing business?
Well, number one, it's one of the things that I strive myself on is family. And family means a lot to me. Right. And I've been a single mom. I've been a single mom through this process of being the Sharon Parker Realty Group. And I had to strive on the factors juggling between my job, my business, and my family. So my son means a lot to me. My son would take a lot of time for me to be able to develop him to be a good young man and a wise and loving young man. And so I always just wanted to be consistent at doing the customer service, taking care of people and helping people get from one end to the other end. Now, this year, being the 2020 being such a strong year for me is because my son graduated and he's doing him.
Right.
So now I could do me the way I want to do me. But this year, it wasn't that I was out to just do that. I was out to just be consistent at taking care of people and getting out there and letting people know more and more of what's going on. Guys, the interest rates are going up. The housing market has climbed. And I just want to see more people be able to have home ownership. So I just took it up on myself and just went out there and just drived harder and harder and talking and just getting out there in the community and talking to people and helping them understand that this is the time that they need to buy a home. Things are not going to slow down right now, and the interest rates are going to get higher. So I just really want everyone to know. And last year, I really put some time into it, which, I mean, I was striving to be my best year ever. I was just doing me. And that's on the go, making things happen. And that's what I was doing. And that's what I strive to do. So it just turned out to be one of the best years for me. And I take pride in my Triple Crown Achievement Award that I did get this year. And I am happy about it. And I think no credit goes to me, Mr. Coach Hightower. I'm going to be honest with you, because there's no I in team. And I don't believe there's I in team. And I have a great transaction coordinator, marketing. I have a buyer's agent. I have a showing agent. And I strive on the fact is that they're behind me 100%. And I have to acknowledge that I do have people helping me. And I have everyone out there that needs something done. I got someone to help you. And that's the same way my team does for me. And I really appreciate them. And I can't take the credit for myself. And number one, I cannot take the credit for being the Triple Crown Achievement Award, because if it wasn't for my past, present clients that refer me, that love me, that's my family. I believe in family. And I have a lot of family clients that are there for me. They come out and visit me. I do what we call a pie giveaway every year.
Yes,
and
yes.
That's my time of year to really just hug them and say hello and see how much change they have made, and they see how much change I have made. So it's really exciting. I look forward to it. I have really put my time into my clients, and I can strive on the factory is that I have about 90 to 97% referral base. So my clients continue to service me, and I continue to service their group, their people that they bring to me. No matter what I have to do, I take care of them.
That's amazing.
Agent, and you're out there and you want to up your income, learn more about the business and how to service people well and service them all the time, and you want to talk, I'm there to talk to you. I will give anyone advice. I will help them. I believe in that we all should take care of each other. So just reach out, whether you're looking to get in real estate or you're already in real estate and you haven't been able to make it work. Because I'm going to be transparent with you. There's one thing Coach Hightower may not told you, but I don't bite my tongue. I believe in telling people how it really is. And not because I'm scaring you, it's because I really want you to know the truth. Because this business is truly 100% full-time business if you really service people the way they need to be serviced. And that's one thing that the Sharon Parker group that I strive myself on is taking care of my people and their lifetime family. And I look forward to seeing them every year. Well, and I look forward to servicing everyone.
Thank you so much, Ms. Parker. And